let me ask you, on the Aviom too, it doesn't the reverb affect the whole mix and not just a single?
Well, it depends on how you configure it on your console. So I have it configured across the vocal team. Well, the problem is it's the vocal team. It's not just them. So that's definitely where the My Mix is such an advantage, because you can assign that reverb just, to you. And where on the Aviom, it's, there's definitely advantages about, having an actual processor right there.
Right.
Okay. Greg, are you still there?
Yeah, I'm here.
Okay. Hosea, you gone?
No, I'm back.
Oh, okay. Cool, man. We needed you to comment on the effects on the Roland. How's your experience been with the Roland effects?
So far, they've been pretty good. I heard the guys already talking about how you can send the reverb to just one channel.
Right.
I've been using that a lot lately. Well, not a lot, but I do things like reverb, a little reverb on snare, a little on toms, that sort of thing, and it's working out well for me. I've done a little panning and stuff, but not much. But it all seems pretty seamless so far. I was kind of confused because there's like a reverb button and there's a reverb send, and I was confused because like someone said, I'm just a musician, not really a sound guy. But once I figured it out, it was pretty easy.
Okay. Cool. Well, let me have some of you musicians talk on the flip side of things. I mean, we kind of talked about, from the engineer standpoint, if a musician is unfamiliar with mixing. But let's take it from the musician standpoint. What if you're in a venue or a church that the engineer really doesn't know how to mix? How does your personal mix help you from that standpoint?
Well, we've had that happen a lot too.
I'm sure.
And it's frustrating, man. It's just a frustrating experience. But the good news is we know that our performance, at least on stage, is going to be good.
Right.
But it's sometimes questionable what you're going to hear in the house.
Right.
Right.
So, but yeah, it makes life much easier when you know that at least what you're going to be hearing while you're playing is going to be better. I mean, it's kind of and the ease of sound check.
Yeah.
The ease of sound check at that point is just, it blows your mind because it's so much better.
Cool. Well, anybody else? I didn't want to hold you guys too long this morning, but any other key points that we should put out there on the air before we leave?
The engineer does make a big difference because that can make or break a whole worship experience from someone.
Sure.
I know when I'm in the audience listening to whatever I'm listening to, I know it's kind of sad, but like if my music doesn't sound right, I'm not going to enjoy anything that's going on. And that goes for church too. Some people will come to church, and if they can't hear something, they won't be able to enjoy a service just because they can't hear something. So that can hinder somebody's whole experience. So it's very important that everyone knows how important their job really is, from the soundmen to the musicians to everything, because we all play a part in someone's whole worship experience. And if one part lacks, that's a problem we may not be able to fix for that person. They might not come back because of that one issue we had that day. Right. So it's just important for everyone to be on their P's and Q's, I feel like.
Yeah.
I agree, man. And I think that as far as I'm concerned, the engineer is the fifth member of the band. I mean, he is as much a member of that band as anybody else, because he is, to be honest with you, the most important thing for a band. Because the thing is we can play our hearts out, but if it sounds like crap in the audience, it does that. We're doing no good.
Right.
Right.
Yep. Brad, anything from you?
It's one key word I have to say about a personal monitoring system is click track. With 3 capital C's. But no, I mean, the thing that I've seen over the years, I've been in this industry over 20 years. I've been a consultant for over 15 years. And I've worked at churches literally around the world. And the one issue that is prevalent is it's important for a church, especially if they want to be contemporary, they need to have a technical director or have an actual engineer, whether he's on staff or not, or just hire him for a Sunday. It's something that you need to have somebody who understands the system and can make it work, because, without somebody that truly understands that, the Sunday morning can be an absolute mess.
Yeah.
And what was said is, I hate to say it, but churches are very competitive. And if they don't hear it, if they don't have fun, if they don't enjoy it, they're going to find another church. And it's just the harsh reality of it. So you really need to have somebody that understands it.
Definitely.